Hello and welcome back to FEW Birthday Spectacular. It's time for Birthday Spectacular Night 2. Quick recap of Night 1, where we saw Stu Express retaining the FEW tag titles. Jessica Walsh extend her winning streak at Birthday Spectacular with victory over Megan. We saw Lucifer become the new number 1 contender, winning the Men's Birthday Rumble. And then we saw Arthur Wayne become the brand new Undisputed Champion thanks to Lucifer's intervention. And now, obviously, we pretty much locked in Arthur versus Lucifer at Recall. But now we're looking at Night 2, which heads your way tonight. And that's kicking off for another mouth-watering triple threat matchup. The DKE Championship is on the line. Bob, the current DKE Champion, defends against former DKE Champion, obviously former two-time DKE Champion Samuel Scythe. And, of course, then we have, similar to, obviously, the tag title match on Night 1, we have a wild card in here. Ian Parker joins this matchup and makes it very much a mouth-watering triple threat fight. This is going to be incredible, and it should be an excellent way to kick us off our second Birthday Spectacular show. Now it's been followed up by the FEW Women's Tag Team Championships. Protectors of the Kingdom, the current tag team champions, head into their first Spectacular as champions, and they look to defend successfully when they face Paranormal Life, the 2025 Women's Bearaputic Tag Tournament winners. Lily and Samantha look to finally win at Birthday Spectacular. They both made their Spectacular debuts last year, the tag team, and they look to actually win this year the titles. That's been followed up by the FEW GB Championship, an Extreme Rules matchup with a slight stipulation. Anyone gets involved and attacks any of these two men, then the title will either stay on the champion or move to the challenger, depending on who gets attacked. And of course, the champion is Daniel Baxter, 3-time GB champion, and he takes on former GB champion King Morgan, who got screwed out of the title thanks to Callum Watson, which is why there is a stipulation on this Extreme Rules. Also, this way an asterisk on this Extreme Rules stipulation. Then we have a Tornado Tag Team match. TNE take on Alex and Ari. TNE, of course, been causing chaos for Alex since he came back in March, but Ari is back, and it would not be Birthday Spectacular without this duo in a tag team match. And of course, it's Tornado Tag Rules, so both teams have all 4 individuals in the fight at a single time. It's going to be crazy. And of course, our main event, winner takes all, champion versus champion. Undisputed FEW Women's Champion Queen Hayden defends her championship against FEW Apex Champion Tori, who is defending her title as well. Winner walks away not only Undisputed Champion, but also Apex Champion. So that's going to be an incredible way to wrap out this 2-night event. So without further ado, let's get straight into the opening match, that DKE Championship match. Bob, Samuel Scythe, Ian Parker, take us away. Time to kick off our second night of Birthday Spectacular. Another triple threat to kick us off. This time for the DKE Championship. Bob entering as DKE Champion, looking to successfully defend against former champion Samuel Scythe. And this man here, Ian Parker, looking to follow up last year's Birthday Spectacular debut victory, where he won the Birthday Rumble. Follow up here tonight with DKE Championship around his waist. Recently returned from injury and put Bob through a table. So all this really goes back to the end of last year. Ian came back and won the Halloween Gauntlet. Got himself a match with Scythe. Couldn't take it at Collision Course. Had to deal with the Drunk Emperor, also known as Bob. Dealt with him. Went one-on-one with Scythe. Had this really good matchup. Matchup got cut short because of Bob intervening. Put Ian on the shelf. Oh, sorry, didn't put Ian on the shelf at that point. Forced Ian and Scythe to team up against TNE the following month. They defeated them, but that match ended with Ian put on the shelf because of Bob. Scythe would then go on to lose the following month against Bob, and that DKE Championship was gone. But of course, both men returned from injury this month, one after the other, and both laid claim for the title that's around Bob's waist. First Scythe pointing out, I have a rematch clause. This match is happening no matter what. And Ian came back saying, look, I never really got my matchup. I never got a fair fight. So I want in. And that's how this matchup came to be. And this is an interesting factoid now. This is back-to-back triple threat matches at Birthday Spectacular for Samuel Scythe. He entered last year as a challenger after losing his DKE Championship at Heartbreaker to Alex Boyd. He fought Boyd and Steve in the main, obviously at Birthday Spectacular. Came out on top that year. Is he going to do the same again this year? Are the stars aligning for a second year in a row for this man? Will he be a three-time DKE champion here tonight? And if he's smart enough, he will probably aim for the other guy that's just come back from injury, Ian Parker. I mean, both men in this match will probably aim for the man who's literally just come back from a couple of months off, injured. Now we turn our attention to the DKE champion, Bob, the head of TNE, who's entering his third Birthday Spectacular here tonight. The only one out of these three that has entered free for the full Birthday Spectaculars. And unlike these other two, he's entering his third Spectacular as champion. 2023, he entered as DKE champion. 2024, he entered as Undisputed FEW champion. I mean, he would have been laughing at last night's main event. Of course, it was the man who lost. The last show's main event, it was obviously Thomas who defeated him last year. Bob is currently 1-1 at Spectacular. But when it comes to that DKE Championship, it's 1-0 at Spectacular. And the same goes for Scythe then. Because obviously, just like Ian, Scythe entered his first Spectacular last year because he missed out on the 2023 one due to injury at the hands of the Draconic Kingdom at the time. And it wasn't until Chamber of Champions that he made his triumphant return. So both made their debuts last year at this event, and both walked away with their first victories, and big victories, I might add. DKE champion, Birthday Rumble winner. A night that this man walked away with nothing. Now, this is an interesting matchup here tonight. A matchup that doesn't favour Bob because he doesn't have to be factored in the final moments of this matchup. Ian can pin Samuel, Samuel can pin Ian. Bob does not have to be involved to lose that DKE Championship, and he knows it. He straight up knows that. It's in the back of his mind, it's eating away at him. And it's Scythe and Bob, two former friends, two former tag team partners in Doom. They're two-time FEW tag team champions together. And they're starting off with a brawl. Scythe did wipe out Ian when he noticed Ian was just lurking and watching. And Ian drops Scythe shoulder first over his knee. Ian, of course, holds a victory over Bob, just like Samuel Scythe does. But Ian does not have a victory over Scythe because he's only fought him once, and that ended, no contest. But Ian, as I say, he defeated Bob at All Out War, in obviously that All Out War main event. And he defeated Bob at Collision Course in that one-on-one fight. Whereas Scythe, on the other hand, defeated Bob at Summer Solstice 2023 to become DKE champion. In terms of one-on-one fights, Bob and Scythe are one apiece. In terms of fights, Bob and Ian are, I believe, 2-2. In terms of one-on-one fights, it's 2-1. But in terms of just fights in general, it's two apiece. And then that means 0-0 between Scythe and Ian. And Ian looks for a quick pin here while Scythe is out of the ring. Drop kick. Scythe has a chair now. And Ian, neck breaker. Ian looking for a powerbomb. No, he's not. Paul drives him down instead. Doesn't realise Scythe is waiting behind though. Counter for counter between these two. I mean, these two had a really good back and forth fight at Christmas Brawl before Bob got involved. Elbow to the face. Drop kick. Looking for a submission here. Bob prevents it, but Scythe at the same time managed to wiggle his way out. Ian was attempting to something there on Bob, but Scythe with the elbow. I think one of them's busted open. Is it Bob busted open there? Oh, face first off the chair. Ian rolls out as well. The fight is now outside the ring as an uppercut just dropped Ian Parker. Of course, this is only the beginning of tonight. If you missed night one, go check it out. Ignore what I'm about to say because I'm about to spoil the entire show for you. This is night one, saw Scythe Express retain the FEW tag titles. We saw Jessica Walsh continue her massive win streak at Birds Spectacular with a victory over Megan. Lucy became the #1 contender thanks to win the Birthday Rumble. And then Arthur Wayne became the new Undisputed Champion thanks to Lucifer costing Thomas the matchup. What's Ian up to here? Well, he's the wrong side of the ring for starters. I think he's just going to chill for a moment and wait for Scythe to get back into this fight here. No, count out. Well, of course, as I say, tonight we have so many big matchups. This is only just the beginning. I mean, we have the FEW Women's Tag Titles on the line shortly. Paranormal Life, the #1 contenders taking on Protect the Kingdom to make their spectacular debut. So from the corner, drop kick to the back of Bob. We have the GB title on the line. Keith Morgan looking to become a 2-time GB champion as he's going after Daniel Baxter, the current GB champion. 3-time GB champion, I might add. Scythe just got hit with a chair. And a power bomb. But Bob prevents the count. We also have TNE involved. Bob's stable. Oh, leg drop from Bob. They take on Ari and Alex in a tornado tag match. And let's not forget that main event that we have coming up. Drop kick from Bob. Winner takes all. Champion versus champion. Undisputed champion. Oh, submission locked in on Ian. Ian was too close to the ropes. So I'm guessing rope break is active tonight. As Ian gets wailed in the gut there. Pin attempt. 1. Kick out at 1. Obviously, Queen Hayden defending the Undisputed title against the Apex Champion Tori. Submission locked in, a rear chokehold locked in on Ian. So I've realising has to drop the bat. Giving a vote of confidence there. Saying, Bob, let go of him. Let's deal with this ourselves. But I think Bob just realised Ian was not going to pass. He was not going to tap. The battle down. Here we go. Bit of old school Doom action right now. Tandem offense. With the current DKE champion, the former DKE champion, before Scythe drops him with a running bulldog. 1. Kick out at 1. Shades of Doom. There. Between, obviously, tandem offense between Scythe and Bob. Spine buster from Scythe. Using the chair now to deal damage. Looking for a submission, I think. Looking for that Reaper's grasp. Look at the state of Ian as he just boots Scythe in the back of the head, preventing obviously the submission attempt. Ian's going up. Scythe doesn't realise yet. Cross body. I think he might have. I think he might have realised just left him to it. But Ian went for the pin in front of Scythe. And Scythe was like, really? I'm literally standing right here. Bobby's out. Bobby's out. This could be it. 1, 2. Kick out from Ian, though. This match continues. What an epic way to start off night 2. What an incredible way to start off for night 1. Obviously, the FEW tag title, that triple threat TLC match. That was a great way to start off night 1 and our best spectacular double bill. And this is just as good. Knee to the gut. Oh, for the face, actually, I think it was. 1, 2. Bob saves the match up. This fight continues, and Ian. Anaconda Vice locked in. Scythe prevents the tap out. And clotheslines him in the process. And he's going to try and steal one here. 1, 2. Kick out from Bob, though. The battle damage being shown right now between these 3 behemoths. Well, 2 behemoths and Ian. So I've got laid out the clothesline. He's in pain right now outside the ring. And Bob telling him to get to his feet. He's realised he's stuck between Ian and Scythe. Ian chopping away. Scythe has a kendo... Well, momentarily had a kendo stick. Ian taking a breather. That breather cost him. Scythe wants him up. Bob has a baseball bat. Kick to the face. Oh, bat and a punch to the face. Bob is currently the only one standing. Dragging Ian away from the ropes. I think he might be eyeing up. Ending it right now. Didn't realise Scythe's up though. Drops Ian. Does now because Scythe just barges through him. Looking for Reaper's grasp again. But Bob with a counter. Drives him down. Baseball bat from Ian. Straight to Scythe as well. Wants Bob on his feet. I mean, look at the backs of these men. They're destroyed right now. Clothesline from Ian. Scythe. This might be Ian's moment. Scythe counters though. Push him straight into that bath and Scythe's going up. Scythe for the Swanton bomb. 1. Bob realised that could have been it. Made sure to stop the count. Jesus Christ, this match is still going. Rear chokehold locked in here from Bob. Ian is out cold at the moment and this could be it. Scythe is struggling. Ian is up on his feet. Scythe does not tap though. And it's Ian's turn with a neck breaker. This again could be his moment. Scythe is out of the equation right now. Anaconda Vice for the 2nd time tonight. Bob taps. Bob taps. We have a new DKE champion. His name is Ian Parker. Absolutely destroyed, but worth it in the end. What a way to start night 2. Almost 20-minute war between these three. In the end, Ian claims his first singles championship in FEW. Now it's time to switch to tag team action. The FEW Women's Tag Team Championships are on the line. The 2025 Women's Bearaputic Tag Tournament winners, Paranormal Life, take on the current Women's Tag Team Champions, Protectors of the Kingdom, Lily and Samantha, taking on Atlas and Sarah. Lily, of course, appearing at her second birthday spectacular. She wasn't around for the first one. She didn't make an appearance at the second, but she appeared at last year's alongside Samantha. Both made their debut at last year's one and lost in that inaugural tag title match. This time it's a 2-on-2 affair against the debuting, well, the spectacular debuting Protectors of the Kingdom. Atlas and Sarah, of course, debuted back end of last year. So this is their first ever spectacular. So can they walk in as champions and walk out, or will these two finally make a name for themselves in FEW? Here are our women's tag team champions. Can they follow in the footsteps of the men's tag team champions, Stud Express, who managed to walk in both spectacular as champions and walk out as champions? I mean, they had a harder job than these two, but you never know, do you? Paranormal Life could pull off an upset and shock us all. Protectors have been very dominant since becoming tag team champions at Collision Course. I mean, if I've got this correctly, they've held the titles for 183 days. And this is either their third or fourth off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember here. What's it called? Which? It's their third tag title defense, I have to think then. Since winning those titles, they fought Oscar Witch in December. They fought Emily Kay and Olivia Kyle back. Sorry, Emily Kay and Olivia Kyle. They fought Megan and Jessica back. Jessica and Sophie, get the freaking names right here, Tom. I know it's been a long one. They fought them back at Proving Ground, so this marks number 3 for them too. Will they walk away with those titles still on their shoulders? We'll find out very soon, as the ref will begin us underway shortly. I did forget to say, actually, on night 1, a big congratulations. Actually, I might have said it, might not. Big congratulations, obviously, to Connor for his 40th ever victory in FEW. One behind James there, because obviously James picked up his 41st. Oh, 2 behind, sorry. Oh, drives it down. I mean, we have to admit, really, so far this early stage of this year has been very much in the favour of Lily and Samantha. As Sarah is looking for a quick pin here. Jackknife cover. Can get it 1. I mean, if we get Lily's stats up, for example, she's on... Oh, have I got this right? I'm really hoping my stats are right. I mean, she hasn't lost yet this year. Oh, big elbow from Samantha there. She's won all 3 matches in the tournament, and she defeated Atlas in the build-up to this matchup. She's 4-0 this year. Samantha only had 3-0. So she's definitely been a bit more... I mean, looking at her, obviously a loss ratio. I mean, she's on like 22 losses as of right now. So she's definitely starting to pick up a bit more steam. It's only taking her a couple of years to get there, but get there eventually. Big boot to Sarah there. Sure, pin. 1. To get a 1. As you look at Samantha, as I say, Samantha... I think this is like her 12th matchup now. So, her obviously win ratio last year was terrible. I mean, she won 1 out of 8 matches, which isn't great. But as I say, she's picking it up again. She's picking up some steam this year. As I say, you look at Atlas and Sarah, both came in last year as well, back in the last year. And obviously Atlas currently on a 6-2. Obviously matchup. She won 6, lost 2. Sorry, 1-6, lost 2. 1-6, lost... Am I looking at here? Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong person here. She won 5 last year, lost 1. That 1 being the first attempt at tag titles. And so far, she's won 1 this year, lost none. She's on 6-1. Atlas is, whereas Sarah's again 5-1 last year, and then this year alone, she's currently on, I believe, 2-1. 2-1? Who she look? She lost to Megan by counter, didn't she? Here's me trying to remember the stats. As she makes the dive and takes out Lily. She won a she won a tag title. She won a tag title match, Proving Ground, which was the first match she took part in this year. And then she lost to Megan, so she's won a piece this year. Fucking need to correct all my stats here because they're completely fucked up. So 1-1, so that means she's 6-2 this year. So again, better stats than Samantha and Lily, but I have to consider there's a lot less time with Atlas and Sarah, but they're both come in. Oh, here we go, looking for some submission here. Atlas realised the partner was going to get out of it, so she didn't bother attacking Lily there. I feel like there's a lot more pressure on... Oh, tag out, Atlas is in. A lot more pressure on Atlas and Sarah to prove themselves in FEW. I mean, they came in with a lot of promise. And they definitely proved it very quickly as a code break from Atlas there. Came from Samantha. I mean, as I said, they proved that they came in, attacked the tag team champions. Only really lost the first match because it was a ladder match. But then quickly became tag team champions. Only, as I said, debuted in September, became tag team champions in November. Literally 2 months it took them to become tag team champions. So pressure was definitely on them, and they definitely quickly proved why they were a very sought out tag team. Atlas sends Sarah flying across the ring. Samantha rolls at the ring to try and gather herself, but Sarah is flying again and again. Women's Tag Team Champions currently in full control in their title defense. Count 6 from the official, but Sarah is back in the ring. She was looking to tag in Atlas there, but roll up here from Samantha. 1, kick out. Samantha sends Sarah back to her own corner. Gets Lily tagged in. Looking for that paranormal. Here we go. Paranormal. This could be it. 1, 2. Atlas made the save. She debated it for a second. That's what she did coming straight away. You could see the debate there of, do I make this? Is she going to kick out or not? And then she realised, no, she isn't kicking out of this. I need to do something. Splash from Lily there. She came in at the last second and made the save. Sarah was trying to get out there because Paranormal Life, they sense the end could come right now. They sense this could be it. Go kick to the back of the leg. This could be their moment. And on the grandest stage of them all. But Sarah with the knee. And just drives her head first into the canvas. Sends her back to her own corner. Can she get Atlas involved here? Yes, she does. Punch to the ribs. Oh, chops and punches from Atlas using the ropes. And a big knee just might have knocked Lily out cold, but Samantha couldn't reach Atlas, so she thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm taking out the ref. That poor official. Sarah is the legal combatant right now. Well, I don't know the ref. He said something then to Sarah, but is he saying that you're the legal? I think that's what he's saying. I think he said that you're the legal one here. Samantha. I'm going through all the names. Sarah is looking to end this, I think. Using the ropes. Oh, huge clothesline. Cannonball clothesline, I like to call that one. Drops the legs. She going up here. Power bombs her into tomorrow. Atlas is tagged in. Back in the corner. Stomping away. Look for that knockout kick, I think. She may have got it, if I'm being honest with you. 1, 2, 3, she did. Protectors of the Kingdom successfully defend the FEW Women's Tag Team Championships in their first birthday spectacular title defense. Those titles are going nowhere just yet. So who will step up to face them next? In Paranormal Life gave them a good go, I will admit that. Now it's time for the FEW Championship Extreme Rules matchup, where everyone related to Delta Strike, everyone that could get involved in this matchup, as I'm talking about you, Callum Watson, is of course banned from ringside to make sure this fight is called fair. So can King Morgan win his first one-on-one birthday spectacular matchup, or will Daniel Baxter make it 2 wins on the trot at this event? We'll find out shortly. You've got to think Daniel Baxter's odds-on favourites for this. For the simple fact of that, this isn't his first one-on-one match at Bearaputic Spectacular. This isn't even his first, essentially, Extreme Rules type matchup at Bearaputic Spectacular. He fought Callum Watson last year when defending that GB Championship, and he did it successfully. Whereas Morgan, his experience with Bearaputic Spectacular was the tag tournament in 2023, and then the Birthday Rumble last year. I say Baxter's experience was the exact same. It was the tag tournament in 2023. But 2024 was the one-on-one matchup for the GB Championship. So you gotta think the odds are in his favour here tonight. But anything is possible at Bearaputic Spectacular. I mean, we've already had 2 titles change hands: the Undisputed men's title and the DKE title. So can the GB Championship join that list of changes of the 2 nights we've had? The only titles that so far have stayed around waist have been the tag titles. Every other championship has changed hands. So does that mean the odds then in favour of Morgan? We will see very shortly. That is what it is all about, the FEW GB Championship. Baxter, of course, a 3-time GB champion. King Morgan, a 1-time GB Championship champion. The only championship King Morgan has ever held. Baxter, of course, now at 345 days across 3 GB title reigns. But he's at 21 days right now with the current GB Championship reign he's on. King Morgan, of course, made it to 141 days with his first run. They're a lot better than Baxter did in his first run. Baxter's first ever title run was 36 days. So King Morgan did a lot better than he did in his first go. But it was that second run with Baxter, the one where he didn't technically lose a title. He had to relinquish it due to injury, an accidental injury by the hands of Morgan. That second run was 288 days, which set the record. A record I think King Morgan really was eyeing up. And I know when I spoke to him, he was like, well, it's another 140, 3 days to join him as joint record holder. He's like, I can do that, but obviously he got screwed over by Callum Watson. But no Callum Watson here tonight, no Delta Strike, no nobody, just King Morgan and Daniel Baxter. And very early on, it was pretty even. And King Morgan finally, suplex, swings his matchup in his favour. Remember, anything goes here. The only thing that doesn't go is interventions by outside interference. It's the only thing that doesn't go. Because I've been told, Morgan lands the dive. If anyone on King Morgan's behalf gets involved, so if anyone attacks Daniel Baxter, then Baxter retains. Match will be called as a Baxter win. And I've been told the exact same as King Morgan's clearing the table here. If anyone attacks King Morgan, then King Morgan will be given the GB Championship. That title will be stripped from Baxter and put straight on him. And it will be classed as a King Morgan win. Morgan has himself a weapon. But Baxter prevents any damage. And the two begin this back and forth, punch after punch. Slogfest. Punches have turned into chops right now. Counter for counter so far. These two are so even. They know each other too well. And they're just brawling away. Rolls him up. Kick out though. Stomp to the face. Does not care whatsoever about King Morgan's health. If anything, Baxter would love to put King Morgan on the shelf. Splash in the same way as Morgan did to Baxter after the Night of Scares, because Baxter was out until Heartbreak, well, just before Heartbreaker. But to be fair, that wasn't King Morgan's fault, wasn't that? Oh, bottle to the face, clothesline follows. That wasn't really King Morgan's fault. It was an accidental. Shoulder caught the, obviously, oh, slams him down. This could be it. 1, 2, kick out from King Morgan. His shoulder accidentally hit the outside barricade. It wasn't Morgan's fault. It was an accidental collision. And that's what led to eventually Baxter having to relinquish that title, which led to Morgan becoming DKE Champion as he's dropped with a DDT and he's busted him open. Morgan with a counter though. Oh, went for the leg. I think he went for the ankle lock. But Baxter one step ahead of King Morgan. Misses the swing with that bottle. I think Baxter might have filled that bottle with rocks, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, down goes Daniel Baxter. This could be it. A spy shot. 1, 2. Kick out from Baxter. Don't know why the ref took a while there. I think maybe Baxter's shoulder wasn't fully down, so he was just telling Morgan, look, his shoulder's not down. You need to get your shoulder down. And here we go. That ankle lock locked in. Looking to make Baxter tap. If he doesn't, he will break that ankle. But Baxter does not tap. Morgan realising he's pissed. Oh, back of the head. Baxter's secret weapon used against him. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Morgan's the GB champion. Baxter's secret weapon, a bottle full, I believe, full of rocks, little stones, to add the oomph to the hit, cost him in the end. Morgan is 2-time GB champion. Now one last tag match before our main event, and it is Tornado Tag Team Rules. All 4 men in the ring at one time. You win by pinfall or submission. First up, Hunter and Knight, TNE. And they have honestly may have bit off more than they could chew, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Because they have pissed off and ticked off one of the greatest, if not the greatest tag team in FEW history. Alex and Ari, 3-time FEW Tag Team Champions. Their original reign, which was won at this event, lasted 126 days. Their second reign lasted for 20 days, but the all-important third reign was 546 days. A combined total of 692 days as Tag Team Champions. 13 successful title defenses to their names. So these two may have ticked off the wrong tag team. I mean, they don't look like they have. If you look at them, they look like they're thinking, easy win. These two haven't tagged together for a few months. We've got this. We're more in sync than they are. I mean, from what I've heard, they're coming out separate. They're not even coming out together. So they are not a tag team anymore. Not like us two. And it is Ari stepping out first.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Here they are.
Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
First time they've been in an FEW ring since December.
To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way.
But it would not be Birthday Spectacular without them.
Driveway is a nice range, 'cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by.
Of course, they returned on our last Showdown show to save Alex from a second TNE beatdown to chair.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go.
Returned just in time, and the crowd are happy they are back. They are happy this high energy union is once more. Fourth Birthday Spectacular with these two as a tag team. They made an alliance in 2022, winning the tag titles, defeated Hero Code that night. 2023, they would knock off Deadly Bros. And in 2024, they would lose to Stud Express, where they went down fighting. But this here is that 2022 vibe once more. No draconic in their veins. No longer cursed. Just two friends looking to kick the shit out of TNE. Alex, of course, returned in March, knocked off Hunter of TNE before going one-on-one with Bob at Proving Ground. Of course, TNE cost him the DKE Championship that night, a match which was destined to be his match. And he's been feuding with TNE ever since then. And it is Hunter versus Ari, and Alex is being pinned right now by Knight. Ari with a big-ass clothesline, but turning their attention back to Hunter. Knight, of course, has a victory over Alex recently. Defeated him thanks to Knight's intrusion. Sorry, Hunter's intrusion, sorry. Hunter now trying to take the fight to Alex. Does with that Spanish fly. Alex, of course, 2-0 over Hunter in singles matches. Knee to the back of Ari's head. You could be looking at ring rust here, but maybe not, because the experience there of the isolated wizard got them out of the ring right before Hunter wanted to land that moonsault. Alex now the chair, and now saving his partner. Neckbreaker. Hunter trying to get back in the ring, and Ari and Alex, high energy tandem offense. I think Alex may have took a bit of a bump there, but both men wiping it out. Both former high energy members, wiping out obviously TNE's Knight there, but Hunter is beating away that chair right now. Has Alex right where he wants him. Drop kick. Ari with sledgehammer right now. Went for that oh! Ari's got dropped by Knight. Hunter gets dropped by Alex. Leg drop. Ari turns it around, sends Hunter, Knight crashing. Oh, bear kick. A bear kick might be it. Ari making sure it is. Elbow drop. Kick out at 2 though. Here we go. Oh, Hunter counters. Down goes Alex. Looking for a pin. 1. Kick out at 1. Ari was nowhere near there to stop it. So it makes Hunter pay with a few punches. Then Sledgehammer's back up and targeting Knight. Oh! Alex trying to bring in the still steps there. Did not go the way he wanted. Over the shoulders. Down goes Ari. Pin attempt. Alex is not involved here. 1, 2. Shoulders are up low. It is now 2-on-1 assault in this ring. Here we go. Oh, down they go. 1, 2. Kick out though. And again, Alex was not any way involved in that fight. They managed to isolate Alex to make sure he couldn't get involved. But Ari has... Oh! Ari had Hunter there. But Knight got involved. Knight, of course, for that crusade was it. But somehow the big SOB of high energy just would not go down. And there they are cornering Hunter. Down goes Hunter. Knight stays trying to fight in the middle of the ring. And drops Ari in the process. Oh, Alex with a sledgehammer to the face of Hunter. High energy currently standing tall in the ring. TNE currently laying flat outside the ring. And there goes Alex. Takes out Hunter. Knight gets dropped with a leg drop. All-out war between the two former members, of the Draconic Empire / Kingdom, and the two you once knew as High Energy. TNE so far not standing a chance. Straight into that still step. Alex eyeing something up here. Again, looking for an attack, but Hunter prevents the damage. Oh, flying kick. May have us locked out. Alex. 1, 2. Shoulder up though. But Ari is in weight. Wizard kick. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it was. Knight couldn't get there in time.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Alex and Ari stand tall over TNE, blooded and bruised. But these two are still a dominant team in the tag division. Maybe a tag title match in the future? Who knows? They stay together. No, it's that all-important main event time. The first ever Women's Night 2 main event. Queen Hayden, of course, made history last year. Main event in Night 1 against Amelia Drakeford in that TLC matchup. And she makes history here tonight. As the Undisputed Women's Championship and the Apex Championship is on the line in a winner-takes-all matchup. And it is the Apex Champion making her way to the ring first. Tori, of course, in her second run as Apex Champion. Of course, this all happened because Tori came out on Showdown and said, look, my run as Apex Champion has not gone the way I would have loved it to have gone. I became Apex Champion at Christmas Brawl, lost it at Rebirth, won it back at Heartbreaker. and I've been champion since, and I need to make a name for myself and make this title mean something. And the only thing that comes to mind is challenging the Undisputed Champion. Undisputed Champion, of course, came out and she said, look, you got nothing I want. So why would I give you a title match for nothing? And of course, Tori's told her straight, look, I have something you want. You've never been Apex Champion. You want this? I'll put this on the line if you put that on the line. This will be my moment. I beat you, and this not so great Apex title run becomes even better for me. And it actually means I am the top dog now in the women's division. And Queen Hayden didn't even take a second to think. She was straight away, you know what? You're on. That Apex title would put me one title away from being a Grand Slam champion. Only thing she's missing is, of course, the tag titles. If she wins here tonight, same will go for Tori. Both women one title away from Grand Slam championships. Of course, they aren't the only women in that sort of boat. Jessica Walsh and Megan, of course, also one title away from Grand Slam. They, of course, need Apex title. As Queen Hayden makes her way to the ring. These two, of course, teamed up recently on Showdown and tag team championship match, a tag team match where they defeated Ice Cold Witch. Because if we look at the Apex title run with Tori right now, she's the second woman to hold that title. She defeated Becca Mason 6 minutes after Becca won the title originally. Held the title for 34 days. Lost it at Rebirth. Won it back at Heartbreaker. Held the title as of now 64 days. That's a combined reign of 98 days with one successful title defense. Bear in mind she's had 2 title defenses, but only one has been successful. So that's what she means by this hasn't been a great run for me compared to, as you say, Queen Hayden's run with that Undisputed title. She, of course, is still in her first reign as Undisputed Champion. And that reign, as of tonight, hits 1,009 days with 21 successful title defenses. But this one, I'm going to quickly check. I fucking haven't fucked up here. Because, of course, she won the Undisputed Championship from Jessica Walsh at Summer Solstice 2022 after failing to beat Jessica at this event in 2022. Let's just do a quick day-to-day calculation here. So 974. I can go 1,009. I think I know where I got that from. So I believe, yeah, I have. So what I've done, I've calculated if Hayden obviously retains tonight, she will hit 1,009 days as of recall. And of course, if Tori managed to win tonight, she'd have 36 days under her belt as Undisputed Champion. And she'll have 99 days under her belt as Apex Champion. Which, of course, I mean, she's already set a record anyway with 64 days as Apex Champion, but she'll extend that record to 99, whereas Hayden will extend her Undisputed record to 1,009. That's what I've done now. I've calculated the 2 scorings and what happens if either one wins tonight. But yeah, she'll hit, obviously, 1,009 days if she wins tonight. But if she doesn't, as I say, her title reign will come to a close. At 974. I need to stop deleting my numbers. So I have to keep calculating stuff. Yes, she'll either stop at 974 or make it to 1,009. But can Tori be the one to stop it? Because she is unstoppable. But Tori may be a wild card here. She has the motivation, and she lands the leg drop to become a double champion, to finally make a name for herself. Because, of course, Tori is a former women's contract and briefcase winner. There's a current 2-time Apex champion. But a victory over the Queen, ending this 974-day reign, will officially put her on the map. As she lands a drop kick to the face, the champion. And obviously she knows it. She knows this would be the biggest win in her career, the biggest win in FEW. Clothesline. I mean, Arthur Wayne picked up the biggest win in his short career by knocking off obviously Thomas, the Undisputed men's champion. But I feel like personally this would be a bigger achievement. Just because of the fact that ever since winning the Undisputed title at Summer Solstice, she just has found a way to consistently win. I mean, Mia Russo, back-to-back months, looked like she was becoming champion, but could not get the job done. Clothesline. Oh, drives her down. 1, 2, kick out. I mean, Madison Weaver gave her a good showing on Showdown. So we'll see what happens here tonight as she managed to transition out of that hold there and turns it around very quickly. Oh, massive headbutt. Super kick. I mean, I think she can feel that 1,009 days record as she's about to land the Queen's Tower outside the ring. This could be it. She senses what can happen. I feel like someone may have told her that record she will set. Looking for a pin here. 1. Kick out at 1. She will literally set a massive record that is going to be difficult to top. I mean, not even any other singles champion has come close, and this could be it. Here she goes. Royalty for the win. 1, 2, 3. She does. That 1,009 days is practically now confirmed as long as she doesn't defend the Undisputed Women's Championship. But she is now an Apex champion as well. Double champion to end as another birthday spectacular for the Queen. Last year she walked away with Women's Championship and the Interim Women's Championship. And now the Apex title is in her hands. And that is it for FEW Birthday Spectacular Night 2 and just Birthday Spectacular overall. Birthday Spectacular Night 2, of course, kicked off that DKE Championship match, which ended with Ian Parker crowned the brand new DKE champion. First time he's ever been a singles champion in FEW, and he walks away battered and bloodied and bruised, but he still is your champion. That's all that matters in his eyes. Tex of the Kingdom then defended successfully against Paranormal Life. They are still your FEW Women's Tag Team Champions. King Morgan then became a 2-time FEW GB champion, knocked Daniel Baxter out cold, and became obviously a 2-time GB champion. Alex and Ari then defeated TNE to obviously redeem their loss at last year's Birthday Spectacular and mean they are now on a 3-to-1 victory ratio in tag team matches at this event. And they now hopefully put TNA in the back burners. Now, main event saw Queen Hayden successfully defend the Undisputed FEW Women's Championship and become your brand new FEW Apex Champion. She defeated Tori to become Hayden 2 belts, and she will now look to recall where she become, obviously, will extend her Undisputed title reign to 1,009 days, and she'll be looking to Nicole Roth, who's her next challenger for the Undisputed title. But let's just say she might have a roadblock in the way, because now with Birthday Spectacular out the way, we are looking towards recall. As I say, we've already locked in pretty much Lucifer and Arthur Wayne, and we're pretty much locked in Queen Hayden and Nicole Roth. So we're now looking at Showdown heading your way on May the 11th, Sunday, May the 11th. And that'll be kicking off with King Morgan, the newly crowned FEW GB champion, taking on Max Rockwell. We then have the Union taking on Paranormal Life in a tag team match. Parker North, Luke Ventura, and Adam Wolf, 2 debutants in the Birthday Rumble. They will compete in a triple threat match. We did the same last year, similar, obviously with Dorogak as the Farfax, but then we threw in Jeff Greybeard as well. We had a veteran in with the rookies, but this year we have all 3 rookies competing in a triple threat match. So who will stand tall in there? Then we have Jessica Walsh taking on Amelia Drakeford. I had to make sure then. I was like, is that correct? Yes, it is. And then our newly crowned Undisputed FEW champion, Arthur Wayne, battles the rebranded Hell's Warrior, aka Leon, in our main event. So that is our first showdown post-birthday spectacular coming your way Sunday, May the 11th at 6 p.m. GMT time. So yeah, this has been an incredible 2-night event, which just saw DKE Championship change hands, the GB Championship change hands, the Undisputed Men's Championship change hands, the Apex title change hands, 2 tag titles stay around the waists, the Undisputed title remain locked around Hayden's waist, and obviously on top of that, Lucifer, third man to ever win the Birthday Rumble. Jessica Walsh extend her winning streak. And TNE get knocked out cold by Alex and Ari. We had incredible 9 matches. And so thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me for this year's Birthday Spectacular. Next year is our 5th Spectacular, so it's a 5-year anniversary. So we're looking to make some more juicy matchups for that show. Either way, we're now looking straight ahead at our 4th annual Requel. So I do hope to see you on May 11th for Showdown and our obviously free Showdown build-up to Requel. But until then, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.